You must have known that before Ramadan. We have never seen them talking now that I have also. But when Ramadan begins, you now say, Imam, but with that, فَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيضًا, whoever is sick, you know that you are sick. You must have known. If you are energetic, if you are strong, you will know. If you are feeling fine, you will know. If you are not feeling fine, you will know. Whoever is sick on a journey very far that can bring, discomforts. فَإِدَّةٌ مِنْ أَيَّامٍ أُخَرَ. Leave Ramadan alone. But after Ramadan, all the mixed one, you must pay it back. يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِكُمُ الْيُسْرَ. Among preparation for the month of Ramadan is for us who are husbands, a reasonable husband. You must prepare for your children. Buy food in the house. Let them know that you are ready for Ramadan. Don't worry. They will not be asking, what are we going to? Any preparation for Ramadan? Wallahi, don't do that. You must get prepared for the month of Ramadan. Buy little food you can buy and tell your wife that this is how I am. I have a bag of rice or half bag of rice. Let's be managing it. If Allah brings another one, I'll still bring it home. You cannot leave your children in hunger. While they are hungry, then you now be going here and there and be enjoying yourself from one Mr. Biggs to Tantalizer, from Tantalizer to Yakoyo, from Yakoyo to Amala Joint, from Amala Joint to so many places. Then you come back home heavy. Then your children they are doing what? They are suffering. Don't do that. You must prepare very well. In the month of Ramadan, every Muslim you must be attending tafsir. When you come for tafsir, you know better. You'll understand better about your religion. Those who are not Muslim, they are fighting you every day. Wallahi talasma billahi lazim. Especially with this present government we are in. Wallahi, we are in trouble. It is we that come clamoring, we campaign, Muslim ticket. Who is suffering it now? Is we, the Muslims. And if you want to know this, let me tell you, FIRS, leader, Christian, CBN, Christian, immigration, Christian, who else again? IG, Christian, all those big places that Muslims can handle very fine, they took all these things away from them. And when you come for Islam, don't use Islam to camouflage. Wallahi talasma billahi lazim. If anybody wants to destroy Islam, Allah will not allow them to go. The Muslim Ummah were being shortchanged. They were disciplining us in such a way that, remember that time when Ahmed Tinubu was coming, all the Christians in Nigeria, they went to their different churches. Don't vote for them. Don't even try it. All these Allahu Akbar people, don't listen to them. They will never win election in Nigeria. And some pastor says, even when they win election, I'm ready to leave Nigeria. They say, if he win election, they will not swear him in. If they swear him in, he will die. Up to now, by May, it will be exactly 2 years that the democratic government being elected. Nothing happened to Mr. President. And those who say they should not be given, they will not vote for them. They are the one enjoying all the dividends of democracy, and they are still saying it, that nothing can happen. And what did Allah say? وَلَن تَرْضَ عَنكَ الْيَهُودُ وَلَا النَّصَارَى حَتَّى تَتَّبِعَ مِلَّتَهُمْ. The Jews and the Christians, they can never be happy with you until you follow their religion. لَكُمْ دِينُكُمْ وَلِيَ دِينِ. For you is your religion, and for me is my religion. How many of your children, how many of them were well employed? They were not given because nobody knows them. How many of your children who graduated from university that can come and tell you that I start for the exam in NNPC, then this is my letter, Daddy. If you don't know any senator, if you don't know any honorable, if you don't know any councillor, if you don't know them, do we need to know them before they can be given something? And in the month of Ramadan, you can even talk to Allah that whoever is ready to rubbish Islam, talk to Allah, Allah will listen to you. And at the same time, the Muslim Ummah try to be very hardworking. Try to look for something doing. Don't just sit down and be saying, I'm a Muslim. Allah says, He will be the one to be giving you food. Wallahi talasman billahi lazim. If you are not careful, you will suffer. What did Allah say? I'malu fasayarallahu a'malakum. Make sure you always do something. If it is pure water you want to be selling it before Ramadan. Sell it during Ramadan. Keep on selling it after Ramadan. It looks very shameful to ask a Muslim, what are you doing for a living? To tell you I'm not doing anything. Then your enemy will give you food. And you are feeling hungry. The next thing for you to do is to accept. But if you are so energetic and you are ready to work and you are doing something, look at all the people we are giving money to. During Ramadan, we'll go to this one, go to Alaji so. He has money. Go to Mr. A, he has money. Go to Mr. B, give him envelope. All those ones that are giving you money, do you think they don't know what they are doing? They were doing their own for the sake of Almighty Allah. But if you sit down, many a times when you go to people that we're having Ramadan lecture tomorrow, say, Ansarudeen, they brought their own. You people, you are bringing your own again, and this and that. You must be investing on something. Investment is very, very important for the Muslim Ummah. If not so, we'll keep on begging on daily basis. All schools, we can have schools. We can have even transportation. We can build shops for rented. We can do a lot of things so that all this begging, all the visibility life must reduce drastically. Some of you have been to Saudi Arabia. Have you ever seen it in Mecca or in Medina? After prayer, then somebody will bring all this box. It has never happened and it will never happen. It's not because of anything. They plan their own life very well. They plan very well. Our own, fi sabilillah. If anybody is sick, fi sabilillah. If you go to hospital, fi sabilillah. If you are traveling, fi sabilillah. Everything fi sabilillah. And they are not looking at us as beggars. And that is why Prophet says, if you have not been doing something before Ramadan, keep on doing something now. And when you are doing it, you'll be very contented. You'll be very happy within yourself that you are spending from your own sweat. You are giving out the way others are giving out. Remember, when Dangote started business, with just 500,000 naira. Just 500,000 naira. If anybody should give you 500,000 naira now, if you plan very well, you can become millionaire. Why do we need to wait? Even our children that are graduating, you can talk to them. As you are leaving university, keep on doing something. Don't wait for government. As a level 8, when you start working, they will not give you up to 100,000 naira. And our children these days, they are so expensive, more than anything. Even the type of mobile phone they are using, their parents are not using it. They'll just look at you that 100,000, what am I going to do with it? And in the olden days, if that money is given to you, I remember when I started working in Federal Government Girls College, Buhari, my salary was just 4,000 naira. I was so happy that time that, yeah, this is money. This is money. So the same thing will go back to everybody. It's part of preparation for Ramadan that you must get yourself doing something. You must be doing something. If you are not doing something, you are in trouble. Even if you are malam, as a good scholar, you must be polished. Let people see it in you that you are ready to say the truth, nothing but the truth. But if you are always begging people, about America Kenya, I na kumla, along Jari Kraba, Tadra about you for June to Vesselo, or no pada Kenya. The Adra Dava is a Jawa come for Elo and come for Chocho Kariwala. But if you are ready to work, they will look at you when they are giving up visibility life. You are father to Wabaku, dip your hands into your pocket and bring us something. This is my own contribution. Ko woso to da, ko sọ̀rọ̀ to da, ko wo ago to da, ko wo bàtà to da, ẹni tó bá fún ẹnìkan yóò wo dáadáa. Ẹni kò ní lọ gbé aṣọ kan tó ti ya kan gbé àfáwà ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa bá mánéjì ilé kan bá fi ṣàdúrà láàyè. Aṣọ tó da gàdúrà tí ìgbà náà ká má ṣe tó tún ya lọ́rùn. So with all this, let everybody believe that we are preparing for the month of Ramadan, and then we must find something better doing. Don't stop going to people. And if you go to somebody, you can go to somebody and discuss business. That yes, this is what I'm doing for a living. How can you advise me? Financially, they can advise you. If you have money, go to them. This is what I'm doing for a living. I'm not begging you to give me 50,000 naira. No, 100,000 naira cannot solve my problem. آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا. You must get ready to perform Tarawih. And when it is time for Tarawih, you come and attend. Let the Imam look back and see plenty of you doing tasbih, talking to Allah. Nobody can solve your problem, wallahi talasma billahi lazim, except Almighty Allah. If anybody is smiling with you today, he is smiling with you because you are very useful. By the time you are no more useful to that person, he will abandon you. But Allah will never abandon you. Observing Tarawih is part of the Sunnah. Man fa'alahu nala sawaba, wa man tarakahu la yu'aqab. Kila nkpe the Sunnah. Whoever does it will be rewarded, and whoever refuses to do it will never be punished. And at the same time, we should try all our possible best. All those things they say we should not do before Ramadan, during Ramadan, and after Ramadan, we must be very careful. Gbogbo ọ̀mùtí, tẹ́lẹ̀ mi bá mú ọtí yó báyìí, ẹ sì máa káàánú rẹ̀. Àmọ̀tí kan ò ní kú sóde gẹ́rẹ́gẹ́rẹ́ yóò sì délé tòótọ́. So you can now see that if you have been drinking before Ramadan, you still have the opportunity to drop drinking now. Nítorí pé ọtí ọmọ ọrùn lára rẹ̀, à ń kírun, gbogbo ẹni tí ń mutí láyé tó bá ti dúró lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ yín. Salaam alaikum báyìí gáàsì ọtí hun yóò rùn jáde ọba àlátọ́ntọ́mù jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ wọ́n mọ̀ pọ́ mú ti ní ẹ́. Don't drink at all, don't even near it at all. fornication, adultery, gbogbo àwọn ìwà ìbàjẹ́ inna Allaha ya'muru bil adli wal ihsan wa ita'i dhil qurba wa yanha 'anil fahsha'i wal munkari wal baghi ya'izukum la'allakum. Before Ramadan, don't discuss badly about your friends. Oremi, I don't like it. If you don't like anybody, go to that person and tell him, what you have done for me, I don't like it. That person will change. But instead of you to go out and be discussing about your fellow human being, honestly, I don't know how he gets money. Honestly. Don't you see him when he comes to As-Salatu, he brings us money as if he's the only person, as if he's the only one in Abuja here. Don't do that. If you keep on doing that, Allah will not accept your fasting. If you see something wrong, you can use your hand to control it, to correct it. And what destroys entire Muslim Ummah? Backbiting, destroying ourselves, maiming at one another. We will just be seeing ourselves, but our intentions might be very bad indeed. You know, you'll be smiling, pretending, and you don't have good intention. So, if you have been doing it before Ramadan, you need to stop it because you are preparing for the month of Ramadan. And if anybody greets you, Salaam alaikum, there is nothing bad in you to answer, Wa alaikum salam, wa rahmatullahi, wa barakatuhu. Edda salama tawon yan ba ki. Lẹ́yìn losing patience. Kí sùúrù lọ yányán. I don't want to know whether we are fasting or if you misbehave, I will slap you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let everybody see it in you that you are fasting or you are preparing for the month of Ramadan. In fact, you see some people, they will tell you, if I've offended you before Ramadan, please, I want you to forgive me so that we are in the month, we are closing to the month of Ramadan. Please forgive me so Allah can forgive all of us. Forgive all those who have destroyed, who have discussed badly about you. Leave them alone for Allah. Just keep on doing the good thing. They will keep on be looking at you because you'll be progressing. But if you join them, you are just part of them. Look at your fellow human beings. Your fellow human beings. Fear how this person was created. Min notifatin amushajin mada. Min notifatin amushajin nabutali. Fajalina usemiya. If you look at the way we are being created, you will come back and say, Allah, I thank you. From sperm to blood, from blood to organs in the body. Then after that, Allah puts your soul there. For good 9 months, you are in the wombs of your mother. Your mother was in pain even until you have been delivered. Just like that. For somebody who says looking for money, who want to be rich than Dangote, who want to be rich than anybody, then to just all of a sudden slaughter you and be selling your head for 35,000 naira. It's because we are not being very active. We have not lazy. We are not ready to work. If you are a malam, they now ask, what are you doing for a living? You now say, as a malam, I don't do anything. He entered mosque one day and he met one malam there. La ilaha illallah, adunallah, wa ni'mal wakil, wa ni'mal mawla. After Zuhr, he came back again. The man was saying, Ya Allah, Ya Kareem, Ya Allah, Ya Hafiz. After Asri, the man, Umar came again. He met the same man. He now approached the man. Sir, what are you doing for a living? He said, no, I'm a malam. I'm not doing anything. You know Umar? Umar now said, let me look for better thing to do. He now looked for a very strong cane and flogged the man out of the mosque. That the already in existence, the poverty in existence, you add more to that property. Why can't you go out and be looking for something to be doing? so that so that kò ní lè dà wá láàmú kí wọ́n bí ẹlẹ́rìí pé iṣẹ́ wo ló ń ṣe kwá ní ìjìyà kan ẹ̀yin tẹ̀sí mọ́ ń yẹ iṣẹ́ wo náà. Let us go and see Malam. Malam, I have come to see you. You know my husband, you know him very well, ba? He used to come to Asalato, you know him? Malam, I know him very well. He is planning to marry second wife. How can we do it, Malam? I don't want that woman to enter my house. Don't worry, leave that one alone. You will see that they will fight. They will destroy them. If you do it, your clothes from the beginning till end will never be your size. Even you will be living in a rented apartment for life. You never get any money to build any house. It's not because of anything you did not plan your life very well. Ọlọ́run ò ní kí àwọn Mùsùlùmí kí wọ́n máa tọrọ jẹ. Ọlọ́run ò sì ní kí Mùsùlùmí kó wá yẹ olùṣì. We need to prepare very, very well for whatever we are doing. Finally, brothers and sisters in Allah's name, I challenge all our people that normally distribute rice during Ramadan. Why are you waiting for Ramadan? Why are you waiting for Ramadan before you can give out? Fi sabilillah. Very soon now, you start seeing motor in your compound here, from State House, from this governor, from this honorable, from this senator. You can do this even never before Ramadan. Doing it in Ramadan is not bad, but why only in Ramadan? And we never see anybody inviting us now that as a governor, I said every Thursday, come and break fast with me. So during Ramadan now, they will budget for that one alone, billions of naira. Every day, these people will go to villa, this one will go to governor's house, this one will go to minister's house, this one will go to senator's house. Doing what? Breaking a fast. And with all these things you are doing, you are not really helping the poor ones. If anybody is very close to you, ask that person, what are you doing for a living? What are you doing for a living? How many children do you have? If you see a vulcanizer having 4 wives, what do you think that vulcanizer will use to take care of the 4 wives? A vulcanizer, in those days, vulcanizer can be so useful when they were using tube. But now every time is tubeless. So for how long? I don't even know the time I've ever been to any vulcanizer. And then you now go back to the Holy Quran. Allah says, La taqtulu awladakum. Don't kill your children because of poverty. You know you have created another poverty already. For you to have 4 wives, and then you are just like a vulcanizer. And then if you go back home, anything you have, feasibility, I don't have today, don't disturb me. What did Allah say? You can have 2, you can have 3, you can have 4, if you are able and capable. When you you are not doing any work, you are not doing any business, and then you have all those things. At the end of the day, you are swimming in what we call poverty. At the end of the day, nobody recognizes you. Brothers and sisters in Islam, as we are preparing for the month of Ramadan, let us try all our possible best to have the fear of Allah in mind. Secondly, we should see ourselves as one family. See ourselves as one family. If you see your fellow human being, don't discuss bad about that person. Number 3, make sure that the welfare of your fellow human being is very, very paramount. Ask them, how do you come to Asalatu? Do you have a car? I don't have a car. How do you come? Don't tell anybody. The little you can give to that person, give to assist. Number 4, our heads is very, very important. These are the things we don't take, we don't take very serious. If anything is wrong with you, The welfare committees are here. Move closer to them. I'm not feeling fine, no. Do you have any hospital I can go so that they can even check? If it's something I can use, they will tell me. Come on, going back to our me. Let me wada owojo. Avelo se fidau. Avelo se kiniko. It's not part of life. And Christians, they are more organized. If you go to different churches in Abuja here, they have welfare, they have finance, they have all this. They even have the one that normally go to hospitals and go to all these things. How many times have you ever been to hospitals here? How many times do we go to IDP? How many times do we go to all these places? And then those ones, they were always going there. They were converting them to Christianity on daily basis. Awo wambi jalama barawaja. Ko segbeti olada wotie. Be that's how did eba ti wona nbe. Ti won je fe le. Constitution ni right. Go to section so. And the constitution of the king can say so, and did and so. But what go in Bolari, I don't no. Or Kinikola, or Kilkola, Dakena. Both society, every society, they have their own different problems. Let us unite together as one family to make Islam great. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Please, even though we are running on